Hello, world. I have Spencer Bowie with me here today, and I'm going to ask him some questions. Who are some of your musical influences, Spencer?
Should we like wait? Let's redo it.
Hello, world. I'm here with Spencer Bowie, and we're going to ask him some questions. Who are some of your musical influences?
That's a very loaded question for me, but from the top of my head, I guess some of my favorite like musical inspirations are like Hannibal Adderley, obviously for saxophone, Roy Hargrove, Wynton Marsalis, John Coltrane, McCoy Tyner, Joe Henderson. There's a huge list, but those are the ones I can think of right now. Oh, like Charlie Parker, Sonny Stitt, and like Duke Ellington, and that, like there's a whole lineage that I basically listen to right now. But those are the ones that come to mind right now.
Yeah, no, totally. Given all the people that influence your playing, and we can definitely see it in there. As much as it is your playing, as much as you've developed your own character and playing and your sound, there's definitely that lineage that we have to honor. So a lot of these people are jazz musicians, and you are a jazz musician. So why is jazz music and music in general important to you?
Well, there's like two sides to it. Like the important to me part is like basically it's the one thing that really stuck to me when I was like a kid. It was like that or like video games. Like those are the two things that I really stuck to as a kid because I didn't really grow up in a great environment. So those were my escape, like things that made me escape in life. So for some reason I really held on to it. Like at school I was really bad academically. Like I could not pay attention. I didn't want to listen to any of my teachers at all. But my mom was like very fascinated that like that I really stuck to like music because like my teachers thought I was like not like my intelligence was low, but yeah, like I was really like with music, like I was saying things that like a 5-year-old or 6-year-old kid was like that shouldn't be like paying attention to. Like I was paying attention to like the bass player, even though I feel like a lot of people say like they don't really hear the bass until they're like 12 years old. like you know what I mean? Or like they're like 10, like they don't really feel like they hear it, but like I was like saying stuff like that, like or like when I would listen to like hip hop, like I would pay attention to the lyrics and like really delve deep to it. And then like it really tricked my mom because like I would do that, but yeah, I didn't want to do my times tables. I did not want to do them.
Doing all this other shit.
Yeah, legit. Yeah.
That's super cool. No, but honestly, and just seeing that as the person you've become today, all that kind of stems for that, I feel like we live our life in seasons, and throughout all those experiences, it's inevitable that you became the person you are today. Yeah, so just I hadn't been aware of your childhood, and it definitely shows in your original compositions. Can you tell us a little bit about those? We played one today, New Heights.
My original like compositions are really based off of my life or like moments in my life, or they're dedicated to people. I have not wrote like. It's funny because like I haven't wrote like a tune that's like happy yet, so like I need to. Well, they some of them sound happy, but I haven't wrote a tune that has like a happy story or like a thing that I like something that like it's not like Here Comes the Sun or something. They're more like they have like a existential meaning to them. So I would like with my tunes, like all of them basically are based off of experiences or like people that I dedicate my tunes to, because for some reason those really drive me in my life and my career. And and I don't know. There's been times where I tried writing like just writing for the just for the fun of it, but then like for some reason like something like a topic in my life or something just finds a way to weave itself into like what I'm writing, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna dedicate this to this, or I'm gonna be like, oh, this reminds me of this moment in my life.
Yeah. And you don't want to ever write a song or a happy song just because, hey, I need to write a happy song. You obviously want it to stem from somewhere. You have dignity, you know. So, but I mean, nonetheless, maybe down the line you'll end up writing a "Here Comes the Sun" type song, or "Here Comes Spencer Bowie."
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Well, just given that you've had all this experience, and how old are you now?
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
So, given the fact that you've lived quite a bit, you've been a musician for this long. Do you have any advice for any aspiring musicians out there?
I would say like there's the advice that like will hurt, and then there's the advice that would make people hopeful. I would give them like the one that will hurt the most is like don't like cut. Don't try to like lie to yourself. Like try to get deep down to like what your issues are in your playing or the things that you have problems with, and don't try to make excuses for yourself, because I feel like a lot of musicians, including myself, can be like, oh, I'll practice that like tomorrow, or I'll get to that like later on, or it's like, oh, I can't really get this now, but I'll be able to get it later. It's like that's good that you're saying that because your intentions are good, but at the same time there's something bad that can stir from that, where you're kind of pushing things to the side rather than focusing on the things that you really need to, focusing on the things that you can't get or the things that you want to get, but yet you want to make excuses to not get it. I've done that plenty of times, and there's been moments where I've like regret doing that, because it's like I guess it's like a form of procrastination. It's like, oh, you like work on like you're trying to work on a tune, but everything about the tune besides the bridge is fun, so you won't work on the bridge at all. Okay. And let's say like you're gonna perform that in like a group or a combo, and you barely work on it like 2 days before the performance. You've had the whole semester to work on it, so you still are able to get away with it, but if you would have spent extra more time in the beginning of the semester to get it done, you would sound way better. And I feel like that's a very like minute example, but not even that. It could just be stems from like, oh, I'll call this venue to get my band to play. It's like, oh, I'll do it later. It's like there's no doing it later. Like there's no age limit to what you can do. You know what I mean? Or it's just anything like that. So that's like the advice I would give, is like cut procrastination. And I guess the hopeful part of my advice is that if you're able to cut the like procrastination, get down to it, and you're very passionate about it, it's gonna work out. Yeah, like it's gonna work out no matter what. And there was a time in my life where I was like talking to my mom, and we had like rent due and shit. And I didn't have my job. I didn't have a job or anything. And I was like, man, I'm gonna quit this thing and do anything. And she was telling me like, no, don't quit it. Like, even if we have to like, even if we're on the verge of getting evicted, like I'd rather you doing something that you're passionate about. And then literally the next week, like after that, I get called to do a gig that pays like $580. That's so ridiculous. It's like, I don't want to say like I'm not trying to make faith or anything into like any religious beliefs, but like it's not a coincidence that so many like professional musicians say like if you're very passionate about the music and you're getting your work done and you're trying to put yourself out there, then it's gonna work out. Yeah. It does work out, and the music speaks for itself. Like, make sure you're putting the music before anything else, like before the money or before that. Like, yeah, like you should focus on the money to an certain extent, but if you're letting that take over the music, then why are you even doing it? Like, just get a 9 to 5. That's basically it. So there's been, and I feel like there's gonna be a time where like you're gonna want to quit, especially like when no one's calling you or anything, or you're not passionate, or you're not like, you're like, what's the word? You have like art block, or you have your creative intent is completely dead and nothing's coming to you. But I would say like just emphasize, like try to lean on your friends and try to play with other people. Because I have friends that I play with, and there's been moments where I'm like in a super deep depression, but yeah, I jam with them once a night, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. You know what I mean? So
just keeps you going.
Yeah, I feel like just let the music keep you going.
Yeah,
that's the best advice I can give.
No, yeah, but just going back to that whole, that whole faith thing, and just things do happen, and you can't ignore the fact that, hey, there's something going on there. That happened for a reason. But that's fantastic, man. That's super cool. And honestly, the rest of the band we played with today, myself, yourself, I'm sure we can say that music, comes before anything, to some degree, I really can't see my life without music, and I'm sure you can say the same. But yeah. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Spencer Bowie, everyone.
There you go. I made it.
There you go.
Hollywood.